start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. To the air, it's St. Clair. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the Golden Eagles line up with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Using his legs, it's Rogers.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pulls it in. It's Rogers. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. The Blazers moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blazers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Short connection to the tight end here. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Breaks free. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Caught in the backfield. It's Pittman. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Finding some room at the 25. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Wide open downfield. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Blazers with first and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the back gets the football. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UAB. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Cut quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. It's Rogers. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Rogers. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. This is the 6th play on the drive. We'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, he fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And they'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Sticking with the running game. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's just the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Will be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. That's caught. It's Richardson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense really clicking here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grab near the sticks. It's Pittman. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
That's caught. It's Anderson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will score! Touchdown, Blazers!
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Richardson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Hands off to the left. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Golden Eagles will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. The Blazers will try to keep this drive moving. Running out of time in the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. With the catch, it's Brown. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Now here he goes. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down.
Touchdown, UAB. And they jump on top here in the second half. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They'll give it to the back. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pass complete on a crosser. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And looking to throw now on first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch, Chris. I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21.
UAB 35, Southern Mississippi 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the